not the result that you guys wanted. I know that you knew about the physicality coming in. How do you think that the team dealt with the physicality throughout the match?
A lot better in the second half than the first half. I felt we were a little bit shocked when we came out. Obviously, like you said, we knew it was going to be a physical game. We knew first and second balls were going to be important. I thought they had a much better advantage than us in that area in the first half, but we moved a few things around in the second half, and I thought we were the better team in the second half. They were the better team in the first half. I thought we had some really quality chances in front of goal. They got one and they took theirs. A set piece. We'll be annoyed about that when we watch that one back on film. But overall, Iowa, credit to them. Great win for them. Great learning lesson for us. We've got to make sure we learn and get ready for Sunday against a very good Miami team.
And to play these physical, tough matchups against these non-conference opponents, how does this kind of help you guys going into SEC play to face the Iowas and the Miamis?
That was an SEC game right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was 100% an SEC game. The SEC league is a physical league, transition, fast-paced. That was exactly what that game was. So, what a great way to do that before conference play. Learn those lessons now. And like I said, it'll be tried and tested come conference play.
And with everything going on tonight, obviously cowbell yell and everything, but to still have a pretty big crowd in the stands, how did that feel for your team?
Yeah, it was great, especially second half when we gave them something to shout about. They got behind us and did a great job, and we can't thank them, every time we thank them because they're awesome and they do make a difference, So second half in particular, they pushed us forward, and I think we saw that, in the girls' performance on the field.
I know you guys got some more substantial or substantive chances in the second half, but it seemed like there was just issues with you guys trying to get past their back four and past their back line. Is that what you saw, and how did you, I know you said that you switched things up in the second half, so how did you guys try to combat that?
Well, we just put an extra person in midfield. That's all we did. They had the three at the back, and I thought we got the ball into wide areas, put some really good balls into the box. I mean, I don't know how many shots we had, but, we had the one in the first half on the 6-yard box. Maggie hits the crossbar in the first half. Goalkeeper makes a great save in the first half. And then second half, I thought it was, a lot down this end and putting balls in there. So I thought we got around them. We just need more quality and maybe that little bit of extra bounce to go our way.
What do you guys, in terms of maybe like one or two key things going into the Miami match, what are you guys going to be focusing on in the next couple days?
Yeah, I think I haven't watched any Miami yet, so obviously that's the big priority right now is, we'll learn from this one, close this one out tomorrow with film, and then start looking ahead to Miami, so we'll have 2 good training sessions before then. I can't really answer that question properly because I just don't know what they're going to be like yet. I don't know if they're similar to Iowa or different. That's obviously a lot of busy work to do between now and when we get the girls back on the field tomorrow afternoon.
Tough one for you guys tonight. It seemed like that shot was kind of like perfect placement in the back of the net. From your perspective, how do you think that the defense did against a really, really physical Iowa team?
I think we did pretty well. I mean, obviously all around it wasn't our best soccer, but there's a lot to learn from this game, and I think it's good to have this now before going into SECs because I feel like this was a pretty big SEC match-esque type thing, and so I think this was great to learn from, and we can just go back to the drawing board this week with practice, so before Miami.
And how does it feel to see the big crowds and the support that you guys have from the fans?
It's awesome. They make a huge difference. I mean, even though it's disappointing to not get the result for them because they are so dedicated and they help us out tremendously. So I'm very thankful they keep coming out, and everyone's super happy that they're coming out. So we hope they keep coming out.
And as a captain and a leader of this team going into the Miami game tomorrow, what's kind of the message to the team heading forward?
Well, I feel like the message should be just kind of flush it, like learn from it, learn from the mistakes, but we got to flush it. We can't keep the hurt with it, and we just have to learn from it and look forward to Miami.
It seemed like the second half you guys had more legitimate, or maybe not legitimate is the right word, but more consistent chances getting into their third of the field. Just looking at the first half versus second half performance of the team, from your perspective, how do you think that things changed?
I think second half with the change of formation, I think we kind of realized like, hey, we need to wake up, we need to get going. Like, they keep punching us in the mouth and we just got to punch back. And I think we had a little more fight in the second half, and I think that's what changed, and a little more hunger to score a goal.